guys, good morning. Welcome to this week's video. I have just woken up, which is why I'm looking a bit worse for wear. But today's video I'm going to be doing a what I eat in a day, because I always get loads of good feedback on these videos and you guys say that they help you and that you like watching them. So I thought I would just film today because I'm in my new flat, which means I have way much more fun cooking and making stuff now that I have my own kitchen. So yeah, I'm going to show you what I'm about to make for breakfast and the rest of my food for the day. So yeah, hope you enjoy watching and I hope you're all having a good week. So the first thing I do basically every single morning is make my coffee. And I never used to like coffee, but since I've like perfected my at-home iced coffee recipe, I make it probably every day for the past like 4 years. I've made it for breakfast. So yeah, I'm gonna get a cup out. These cups I got from Amazon. Aren't they so pretty? And they came with glass straws. I love glass. I can't speak because I just woke up. Glass straws. So many people ask my iced coffee recipe, but it's probably the most like boring, simple thing ever. I have like an espresso coffee machine, but I also used to do this just with instant coffee at home. And what I do is I basically just make 2 sort of espresso shots with the coffee. So I use like a little mug like this, and if you have instant coffee, just like fill it up pretty much. But yeah, I do 2 of the like coffee capsules on my coffee machine, so I'm gonna do that now. While I'm waiting for the coffee machine to like heat up and work, I'm going to put some ice in my cup. I'm really sad here because in my old house from my parents we used to have like an ice maker on the fridge, and now I have to like go to Sainsbury's and buy those big bags of ice and they're really heavy. But yeah, I'm going to fill this up with my ice. So these ice things are just always stuck together. If anyone has any tips on how to get the bags of ice from the supermarket to not just do this, because this will not fit in my cup. Okay, I've got my ice, and then I normally always make my iced coffee with Oatly barista oat milk, or just any sort of like barista oat milk, but we don't have any. We've only got soy milk because that's what my boyfriend drinks, and I haven't gone to the shop, so I'm going to make this with soy milk. But please make this with like barista milk if you drink like not dairy milk, or just dairy milk, because that's when it's the best, when it tastes a bit like creamy. We've only got soya, so I'm just going to fill the glass pretty much to the top and just leave a little bit of room for the coffee, because I normally use barista oat milk, which has like sugar in it. And this milk is unsweetened. I'm just going to add a little bit of vanilla syrup. I normally don't do this if I have the oat milk, but I'm going to do it because this soy milk tastes kind of boring if you don't add something to it. Once you've made your coffee, you literally just pour it into your glass and mix it around, and that's how I make my iced coffee. I've got my coffee now. What I normally do is I will drink my coffee while I'm like waking up and like catching up on like my social media and stuff, and then when I start getting a bit more hungry, then I'll make breakfast. So yeah, I'm going to drink this, catch up on whatever's going on YouTube, reply to some comments, and then I will show you guys what I'm having for breakfast whenever I get hungry. The time currently is 8:35 AM because my boyfriend gets up to go to work early, so whenever he goes to work I'm just awake in the flat early, and I don't have uni today, so yeah, I am awake very early, so I probably will be back in a few hours to make some breakfast because I never get hungry this early. All I want is a coffee. Okay, now the time is 9:30 and I'm starting to get hungry. Pretty much every single morning I will just make toast with butter on. It's my favourite breakfast, and I know it's not very like healthy or balanced or whatever, but like at lunchtime and at dinner time I eat like lots of vegetables and protein and whatever, so I feel like you're allowed to have one unhealthy meal of the day, and yeah, it's my favourite thing and it makes me happy. So yeah, I'm gonna have white bread toast with vegan butter, because it's just my favourite meal. Like that with a cup of tea, perfect like winter breakfast. Some mornings, more like in the summer, I do like making chia pudding, which I know sounds like such a healthy like vegan thing, but I make like chia pudding with like milk and vanilla the night before, and then I put it in the fridge, and it kind of just tastes like rice pudding. But when I'm feeling lazy, I do just have toast pretty much every morning because it's really easy and it tastes good. So yeah, I'm gonna have toast. I'm just gonna have this with some vegan like margarine and eat this. I might have it with a cup of tea as well, because tea and toast is just an elite combo. Alright, I've got my tea and my toast. I'm going to eat this and watch some, I think I'm going to watch Orange is the New Black. I've been rewatching that recently and it's really good. So yeah, I'm going to eat my toast and watch some TV. Hello Hello guys, I am back from the shops. I went to get a few ingredients for lunch. Also, I've put a hair mask in my hair and put it up, so just ignore my appearance right now. But I've been getting so hungry, so I'm gonna eat lunch and then I'm gonna get ready for the day. And today I'm gonna make like a sort of tofu and vegetables and rice. I made this the other day for lunch and it was so good, so I'm just gonna do the exact same thing I did last time. So basically I will zoom in, but basically I am gonna do tofu in a pan. I got this new pan. Oh my god guys, I'll show you. I don't know if you guys can see. This is not an ad by the way, but I kept getting like Facebook ads and Instagram ads for this brand. It's called Our Place and it's meant to be like the one pan you need, and because I moved out and didn't have any of my own pans, I was like, I'm gonna get this one because I don't need to buy loads of pans, and like it has like a spatula that like sits on it perfectly. And yeah, this has just been my favourite pan ever since I moved here. So I'm gonna like fry some tofu and vegetables with some sort of like Asian sort of sauce. So I'm gonna do like peanut butter, soy sauce, mix it together with some like chili oil and then put it on the tofu and the vegetables. And then I'm gonna put some rice in the rice cooker. If you guys know me, you know I cannot cook rice to save my life. And since I moved in with my boyfriend, he brought his rice cooker with him from uni. So this has been like the biggest lifesaver. If you cannot cook rice but you love eating rice, get a rice cooker. This one's just like a really cheap one. I do kind of want to get one of those ones with all the like settings that has like all these different modes on, but this is fine for now. So I'm going to put the rice on to cook while I do the tofu and the vegetables. But yeah, I'm so hungry, so I'm very excited to eat this. This also could be a good recipe for like a dinner, but I'm just having this at lunchtime. Also, I'm gonna make like double the amount, like for 2 people, because my boyfriend's at work right now, but I'm gonna like put some in a Tupperware dish in case he wants it for dinner later. So yeah, if you're wondering why I'm cooking loads, it's because I'm cooking for 2 people. But yeah, I'm gonna start cooking. I'll probably zoom in behind me so you can see what I'm doing. But yeah, this recipe is so yummy and it's pretty easy if you're not used to cooking. So yeah, I would recommend this. But yeah, let's start cooking. So first thing I did was put the rice in the rice cooker to cook while I did everything else. This is such a lifesaver, honestly. I really recommend getting a rice cooker. And then I started heating up some olive oil in my pan while I chopped the tofu. This is just like firm tofu from Sainsbury's, and I always put this on first because it takes way longer than the vegetables because you want to get it like nice and crispy on each side. And then I just chopped up the veg I was using. I just used whatever I had in the fridge. So that was like mushrooms, broccoli, spring onions, garlic, and then I made this little sauce. So it was peanut butter, soy sauce, chili oil, some sweet chili, and I just kind of whisked that all together with this little mini whisk. And then once the tofu was a bit more brown, I added a bit more oil and then added all my vegetables, cooked these down for a bit, and then I added the sauce that we just made and just cooked that down a bit until the vegetables were a bit more soft. And then my rice was done, so then I started to serve up. Here is my really atrocious looking meal because it kind of did not plate up very cute, but anyway, it tasted good, so there's my dinner. I've got my food. I'm very excited to eat this. I've just got some water because I've been trying to drink more water, and I think I talked about this before, but I got this water bottle from TikTok shop, so I'm like constantly drinking that throughout the day. But yeah, I made quite a big lunch because I'm quite hungry. But yeah, this looks really good, so I'm gonna eat this. Hello guys, it has been quite a few hours since I had lunch, and my mum actually texted me and asked me if I wanted to go around for dinner because my dad's out, so she's all alone. So I'm actually going to go back to my parents' house for dinner, and she suggested that we get a takeaway. And I mean, it's a weeknight. Normally I wouldn't get a takeaway, but when my mum's paying, I mean, I'm not going to say no. So I think we're getting a takeaway from this Japanese place, which I love. They have this tofu katsu curry, which is so good. And I know I literally had tofu and rice for lunch. But I just can't say no to a tofu katsu curry, like it's just so good. It's one of my favourite meals. So that's what I'm probably going to get. I will update you guys when I get to my mum and dad's house, and I will show you what I get from the place. It's probably going to be a tofu katsu curry because I'm a very predictable person. But yeah, I'm about to leave to go to my mum's, so I will update you when I'm there. Hello guys, I'm back at my parents' house and I got a katsu curry from the Japanese place, as I suspected. It's basically the exact same as what I had for lunch, just in a different font. But anyway, I'll show you what I got because it looks very yummy. I'm very excited to eat this. It's basically just like tofu and breadcrumbs, like fried with salad, and then the sauce and the rice. So I'm gonna eat this and I will update you probably when I'm home. Hello guys, I have just got back from my mum and dad's house. It is now like 9 p.m. and that katsu curry was so good. I think I gave you a close-up, but honestly, it's the best thing ever. If you ever like at a proper like Japanese place, not Wagamama's, don't get it from Wagamama's, get it from like an authentic like Japanese restaurant and get katsu curry. It's so good. But yeah, that's why I got like tofu katsu curry, and I thought I would come home and have a little snack, but I'm actually too full from that food because it was so good. I actually left some of it because I was just too full, I think because I had a bigger lunch today. But yeah, I just filled up my water bottle before bed because I'm always drinking this water. But yeah, that's the end of this what I eat in a day video. As I'm sure you guys know if you watch my YouTube, as always, this is a random day. I do not eat the same every single day. Please do not follow this if you're following this expecting to look exactly like me. That just won't happen because I don't eat like this every day, and even I look like me. Do you know what I mean? I feel like I'm rambling. But yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed. If you're struggling with food or eating, I will link some charities in the description as always. But yeah, I hope you're all having a good week, and I will see you in next week's YouTube video. And if you want to see me more recently than that, then follow my Instagram and my TikTok because I post all the time in there. But yeah, I hope you're having a good night or a good day or morning wherever you're watching this, and I will see you in the next one.